Behind the smiling faces and relaxed facade is an aged care home under enormous pressure as key government deadlines loom.
We know, and the world knows, it's going to be impossible to meet it.
Labor promised at the last election to overhaul aged care, setting ambitious targets for reform. From July, every facility must have a registered nurse on duty around the clock. And from October, residents must receive at least 200 minutes of care a day.
I think they set those targets for political expediency. It looks good with the electors that being tough on aged care.
Providers support the changes but have long warned they'll exacerbate chronic workforce shortages. To illustrate the scale of the challenge, government modelling suggests an extra 13,300 personal care workers and 8,400 registered nurses will be needed in aged care next financial year.
They're just impossible to get. Our facility has been advertising since last May and still finding we can't fill the positions.
And that's despite some providers offering incentives like one-off payments and temporary housing.
We just ask that both the government and the commission that regulates us here in our sector take common sense approaches and don't penalise providers who cannot recruit people who just simply are not there.
The federal government is hoping a 15% pay rise it's committed to funding for the sector, combined with the resumption of skilled migration, will help reduce the workforce gap. But with tens of thousands of positions still to be filled, Labor will have to get a hurry on or miss its self-imposed deadlines. Jane Norman, ABC News, Canberra.